ladies. Trying to finish up my workbook for Atticus. Let's get the back cover on, and it should be 8 o'clock by then, and we can begin. It should be 8 o'clock by then, and we can begin. It should be 8 o'clock by then, and we can begin. Oh dear, why is there an echo? That must be because I left my computer on, or the sound on my computer. I hope. Good morning, right? There's no echo, right? It was just at the very beginning. Let's see if I can do this. Ah, much better. Much more better. Okay. This is last year's product, 2022. Okay. Good morning, everybody. There are 27 people watching, and there's only 7 thumbs up buttons. Now there's 8. Oh, there's 11. This is for our project today. This is my book I made yesterday. Atticus and I made yesterday. He did the watercolor and the pencil, but then I did the circles. I couldn't handle it. I had to grab a paintbrush. I just had to. And then, yeah, that's the back. I'm not sure I'm done with the back. Might need a little, oh, maybe this heart. Oh, this heart would be really cute right there. Let's put this heart. I opened up a little packet that my friend Rose Francis sent me, all those cute yo-yos. I'll show you in a minute, because we're not really starting yet. This is the pre-show to the show. So she sent me all of these cute yo-yos. Have you ever made yo-yos? And this is going to go on the inside maybe. I've been saving these for something special, and this just seems special enough. I also did these black stripes back here. He was using black, like, the whole time. I did this, and then he crossed it out. These were some good black pages, more black. I painted a flower, but luckily he didn't cross it out. He wanted to do mustaches, so I drew faces, and the mustache got on, but then we went black. More black, and another face with a black mustache. He was having a really good time with black. Normally he likes colors, so I don't know. And this page, he got so saturated we had to move it so that it wouldn't get a big hole right here in the middle. But this is how this book is going to be. It's Bubby and Atticus's playbook. And here's what I started. I want to make a cute title page. He doesn't get to do that. And I'm trying to decide if I should cover this up or not. Maybe just this part. I don't know. But then I have one picture, and I'm going to write a title here, and then I want him to tell me about it. And I'll write it there. And then here's more black. I started putting yellow here, and he went crazy with black. Here he is playing with his slot cars. Here he is at his first outing with his dad in his canoe or kayak. And here's his first day of school. Look at his face. He is so bored to tears already. Just like, can we get to it? That's it so far. Yep, and then I added washi tape. You can see on the side here. Sometimes I take time and do it in a rainbow, and I did. and it made me so stinking happy. Is that so cool? So the whole sides of the pages I doubled up because there were 100 pages in here. So now there's only 50, which gives us 100 front and back, which should last a very long time. So that's what I wanted to share. Is it 8 o'clock? It is. Let's go back with my magic mirror and welcome everybody. I'll hold it the right way. Welcome Donna, and I see Donna, and Jewel, and Debbie, and Renata, and Vicky, and Marilyn, and Pat, and Jennifer, and Lisa, and Cindy, and Susie, and Veronica, and Denise, and Diane, and Ruthann, and Doreen, and Jewel, and Sherry, and Dorothy, and Terry. I already said hi to Debbie. Susie, Janet, Terry, Kimberly K, Ellen, C. Chavez, Jennifer, Debbie, Valerie, Cheryl, Kitty, Terry. Oh, Terry says don't cover it up. Denise, Kay, Susan, Marcy, Jennifer. That's it for the magic mirror for the morning. Do you want to see yourselves? Look in the mirror and you'll get the morning welcome. Welcome to the morning show. I don't know what we're calling this, but welcome to the morning. Okay, that's good enough. Anybody who's late does not get the magic mirror. Put it away. Moving right along. What are we doing today? What's our topic today? Pat chimes in, there are 3 Daiso stores in Las Vegas. Get an extra suitcase, Pat. Are you there? Okay. Today is Make a Splash, and I'm excited because I know what I'm doing. And that's exciting in itself. Let's move all this. And then you could use whales, which is what I wanted to use to make the splash. But I didn't have a chance to print them out. I wonder if I could print them out while we're doing this. Let's see. Hold on a sec. Collage elements. Island memories. Oh my heavens. I think I can. I think I can. I think I can. This is fabulous. Because I didn't want to use the originals, but I wanted to use a whale or a fish or something. So anyway, the island memories are still available. Guess what? We're up to almost $500 again from yesterday. So woohoo to you guys. It's Friday, and I think I won't make another donation until Monday because I'd like to get it to $1,000. Is that too much to ask? It probably is, but I know somebody made a very generous donation, so that was really cool. So yeah, these are the island memories that I did for the people on Maui, Lahaina, right? Did I get it right today? Lahaina. And we're giving them, so far we've given them $2,500, so pretty excited. This is where you can find everything from me at creatorofcuteness.com. Books, collage elements, classes, and the likes. All here, so bookmark that page. And while we're talking about housekeeping, make sure you click the thumbs up button, as well as click the notifications bell so that you get notifications, and subscribe to the page. Quickly, because I don't want to spend a lot of time on shameless prompts every day, but I feel like we haven't done them for a long time. So the shameless prompts for today begin with Card Party, which is coming up on August 26th. It is a Facebook Live class, but I am going to try some YouTube classes because I have a lot of people who are not on Facebook. The only big problem with that is that then they still would have to go to Facebook to share their work, but you know, whatever. In this class, we're going to use some new collage elements as well as older collage elements. We're going to make a boatload of cards, and we're going to make something to keep them in, and it's going to be fabulous. And what just happened to the picture on YouTube? Did that just happen to anybody else? Whoa, it just went crazy. You're going to get all this artwork, which is older artwork. You're going to get Betty Beehive. You're going to get Just Breathe. You're going to get this cute doggy. You're going to get all of that stuff. And you're going to get, there's just so much. More Betty Beehives. Rainbows. Thank yous. That was trippy, Jennifer. And then the new artwork is this. Watercolor. It did. Let's go with that. Let's go with that. We planned that internet interruption watercolor craziness. Ones. So you're going to get new ones and old ones to use for your cards. And these sentiments, which are probably my favorite part because I like really simple cards. And I think these with these, or let's just say these with a collage element. Oh my gosh, like look at that thinking of you with the bird. It'll just be so cute, right? Just so fun to just use with one little piece. That's how I like my cards. Jennifer says, you used to call me Jen. Is that Jen Campbell as Jennifer? Jen Campbell, you're here. Okay, then the next class I'm shamelessly plugging is the Creative Book Club. This is the one I'm the most excited about because for me it's just going to be nothing but fun. This is a monthly meetup in a Facebook Live group, and we're going to create with books, from books, and using books like making books. There are 4 meetings for $30, which equals out to $7.50 a piece. Your meetings will include September, October, November, and December. And you're going to have to see the website for all the details, but you can sign up on my website at creatorofcuteness.com. And here's kind of how this is going to work. And here's the coolest thing, right? So I had this book in my shelf, on my shelf. Now I got schmutz on it, glue. And when I used to go to the CHA, HIA, and Craftercation shows, whatever they used to be called, some of the companies like, let's see who this company is, DRG Books, they would have a booth, let's say, at the show. And you would get a listing when you checked in to be a buyer at the show. Like I bought for Ben Franklin and I would buy for my store. So that's where we would buy product. You would get a list and it would say, Carol Duvall is signing books at 3 o'clock. And you could go and they would have like 100 books, let's say. So I would plan my day. So I would be in line like 20 minutes before. And if my boss came over from Ben Franklin, I would show him that I was still doing work while I was sitting there. And I would wait in line to get a book. So yesterday, I grabbed this book because this is the first book we're going to use in the book club. And I opened it and look at, she signed it. I didn't even know. I forgot. Thank goodness I opened this book. How cool is this? She signed my book. So if you sign up for book club, this is the first book we're going to use. And we're going to make 1 or 2 things. I think 1 thing out of this book because then I'm going to add something to the class. But as of yesterday, you got 2 items. I don't want to show you what we're doing yet. You got 3 items. I'm sorry. I gave you guys a little party favor because you can't have a book club without bookmarks. So here's one of the bookmarks that you can make if you want to out of my collage page that I gave you. It says, I love big books, crafty, creative, and cute. And then there's a vase of flowers and they're sitting on some books. Very cute. This one I laminated and I die cut the top and it says Creative Book Club. And then they go in here. I don't know what pages I was doing, but they go in there. And then I gave you guys, those that signed up early, you also get this book club notes pad, or you could make it into a pad. I'm going to make mine a pad of paper. So then you could take notes during the class in case you don't want to work along with me. You could, you know, work later, right? So that is the book club. And that's my shameless plugs for those. I have absolutely nothing to show you for the Dying for Fall class yet, because I have lots of ideas. But for the Dying for Fall class, it's a Painty and Snippy class with me on September 30th, which is a Saturday. Oh, by the way, the book club is Friday nights at 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. I got lost. This class is $35. Here's what we're going to make. We're going to dye and paint papers, ribbons, and fabrics. We're going to use stencils, lace, mesh bags, etc. We're going to make die cuts. Get it? Die, D-Y-E cuts that are flowers, leaves, trees, pumpkins, and acorns. We're going to create a 3D sunflower and a pumpkin. We're going to doodle sunflowers and pumpkins, and we're going to create a file folder for our dyed pages. So that is going to be a fun class. The hard part with this class is it's plus some supplies. So you're going to have to do a little shopping beforehand, either in your kitchen or your craft room. I will go on to the Facebook page probably quickly, maybe even today, and show what is going to be needed for the class. You're going to need a lot of coffee crystals. Those work the best. And dyes like any of the old sprays that we used to have, any jars of dye or liquid watercolor or that kind of stuff. It's pretty cool. Oh, Dieta, I just said early bird specials. They're really not early bird specials. You get them whether you sign up in August, September, October, November, or December. But you won't get them next year when we have the class next year. If it goes well and we all like it and we continue to do it, there will be some other early bird specials. I just said that, you know. All right, so that takes care of that. And, oh, I'm not going to use these now, but hang on a sec. I forgot already. To print these out while we were talking. That's so exciting. So I want to use the whales and maybe the turtles, so you're going to have to bear with me, and maybe this fish, because it's called Make a Splash, and I want to do a 3D kind of card today. So we're going to use our Island Memories collage elements. If you don't have them, use a fish, or draw a fish or a whale or a mermaid, you know, whatever you want to use. I was going to use the Goldie fish, but I really wanted to use these humpback whales. So I'm using them. You can't stop me. Cute, aren't they? Why are humpback whales so cute? Do you know that they swim to this place in, I think it's Mexico, every year to give birth? Every year. I want to say it's Mexico, where the waters are warm. Because you know you got to keep your baby warm when you give birth. Oh, she's just so cute and happy, isn't she? What happened to my thumbs up little sign? I think I put it away. Click the thumbs up button if you're enjoying the class so far. I don't know what I did with it. I have been up for a very long time, and so is my husband. My daughter flew yesterday. She left at 10 p.m. What was the night before? It must have been Thursday night? No, Wednesday night at 10 p.m. And she got to Bali yesterday at what was 1:30 p.m. our time. And then I couldn't go to sleep until she got to where she was going. But it was afternoon there, so it's like she was flying backwards in time. Weird. So she made it, and she made a friend on the airplane, a girl who was from California moving to Thailand. So they became fast friends in a 13-hour flight. And so now this girl said if Bailey wants to come to Thailand, she can go stay with her, which is cool. Then when she got to her amazing, what I would call a cabana, but it's a hotel, looks freaking amazing. She made friends right away with some girls from the UK. And they went out to a fancy dinner, and they said they each changed phone numbers and stuff, and decided that if they were ever traveling to each other's area, they could all stay with each other. And I gotta say, she belongs and I belong to this group called Girls Can Travel, and it's on Facebook here. And so girls will get together with other girls and make plans together to travel together, or at least meet up together. And I thought she was going completely blind and alone. She is not. She's already made friends on Facebook with lots of these girls. So they're going to hang out and have each other's back. And it makes me so happy. Like, she's going to do some hiking, but she's not going by herself. I've been so worried that she was going alone. And I got to say, these are the really good things about the internet and Facebook. I mean, a lot of people may not like Facebook, but I love it for the connections that it gives me and others. And girls meeting girls is so safe. It's just a lovely thing. And these are all, single girls. God, and they were at dinner last night, and she sent me a picture, and it's like the Miss America pageant, which they don't have anymore, right? Or maybe they do, I don't know. I loved the Miss America pageant. Okay, so I'm not sure which one of these island memories I'm going to use, but here's my plan. I want to make a wave pocket. So maybe I don't need this so big. So let's do this. Jules says that's the reason I stay on for my connection too, and for art, because like I'm taking an art class today, a painting class, and all of what we do goes on to Facebook when we're done, so it's really good. We're just going to draw some waves. Really big. Whales or fish or whatever it is I'm doing to go behind the waves. That's the idea. Lisa McDonald. You know what? There's a couple of you guys who now I could call copycats, because you are doing such good copying work of mine. It's so impressive. If I still had my store where I did personalization, you would all have a job. Don't ask me for a job. Little curls that get piled together to create waves. So if you haven't ever done these, give it a try. They're not in any of my books, I don't think. Oh, wait, they are, but they are. Oh, but wait, there's more. Oh, no, not this book. Not this book. This book, I think. I don't think I taught how to do them, but here they are. So if you have the Color It Cute book, you can follow along with the way I did the waves on this really giant coloring page. There's more on that side. Right? Cute, huh? Winter, Winter. Boy, do I love that name. It says, love traveling on the road solo. Just went to Ohio in my Airstream with my dog. I meet the nicest people. If you're a friendly person, it works really good. If you're just kind of like me, though, that is introverted, once I get out into the real world, I can do this all day long. Talk to myself in a room all alone. Yeah, I can do that. But if you put me in a campground, I become like a shrinking violet. And my husband, luckily, he is the one that talks to people and makes friends. And makes plans for us to go to dinner with people and stuff. Not me. Noon. It appears to be a plan for the weekend. Anything? I'm going to be drawing all weekend. I have a new movie or a new show to watch. I have 2 new shows to watch. We're watching Baller, which is gross and dehumanizing to women, but it's hysterical in the same realm with Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. And I'll watch anything with Dwayne Johnson, really. He's just so handsome. I love him. But I'm drawing all weekend. So that's what I'm doing. So I have that show and Painkillers, which is new on Netflix with Matthew Broderick. You know, who's married to Carrie. Why can't I think of her real name? Sarah Jessica Parker. Watching this weekend. And that's my whole weekend. My husband is going scouting for his hunting trip because he's getting his truck lifted on Monday. Wow, these are big manly things we're talking about. He was hit head on by a drunk driver 8 years ago, 9 years ago now, maybe 10 years ago. It's been a while, and he's wanted his truck, his little Toyota truck, lifted up in the sky more because the guy came up straight in front of him into his lane and went up on top of his truck. And so ever since, he has been nervous to just get in a small car. He wants to be high up in the sky. He doesn't ever want that to happen again, although I don't think it will. It was just a fluke and a horrific thing and ruined his whole life. But, so we are finally at a place where we can afford to let him get his truck lifted. We're getting his truck lifted on Monday so that he'll have it ready for his hunting trip in September. Well, packing. Rebecca, where are you guys moving to? Is it local or are you moving back to New Mexico? Where are you going? I'm assuming it's local. Swayze was hacked on her Facebook page, and so now we get to see a real picture of Rebecca. I love it. Made me giggle, because you could have put up another cutesy picture, Doesn't have to be a real one. The difference. But I love that you got real with it. And also to prepare for Monday, because Monday is the day my mom passed away last year. And I haven't decided, but I may not be here Monday because it's a hard day for me. It's going to be a hard day for me. I have a Lindsay day for me and my mom, So I may not be here Monday, so I may have to do Monday on Sunday. I could do that. Let's do that. I think I've decided. I won't be here Monday. We'll do a Sunday sit down. I'm sorry, but it makes me very calm to do this stuff. It's just this. I'm going to make some splashes coming up here. We're going to make just some waves, just some lines. I don't think I'm going to do any more of the big fancy waves, just some wavy lines. So yeah, I'm going to go be with my daughter on Monday, and we're just going to have a grandma day. So we can celebrate her grandma and my mom and cry and remember her. Some days really get to you, you know? And sometimes you need to celebrate that person on that day. Yep. That's the plan. We'll do a Sunday on Sunday or Monday on Sunday. Done here. Thanks for waiting. Thanks for not drowning in the waves. And tomorrow at 9 o'clock in the morning, I'm going to a craft show at this place called the Applegate, which is a local place, Applegate Civic Center. And I got to tell you, Applegate is a smaller town than the town that I live in. So for them to have a civic center, it makes me laugh. It's just an old church, I think. But apparently, it's been fixed up and they are now having events there. And I'm thinking to myself that that's closer than even Grass Valley, where I had my other retreat. And maybe we could do 1-day retreats or 2-day retreats, just kind of quickie things over there. So I'm hoping when I get there that it's really as cool as it's been sounding on their brochures, because there are a couple of hotels semi-near there within about 10 minutes. That is going to go like that. That's perfect. Yes. Veronica says, hold on. Oh, Lindsay, I understand. Yesterday was my grandson's wedding and also my husband's birthday, who has passed away. Oh my gosh, I can't believe they had the wedding on his birthday. Oh, that's a hard one. Jennifer says, my husband was hit by a Mack truck in 92 at a red light. Used our carry for brakes. I don't know what that means. Back surgeries and stuff since. Oh, gosh. He's so lucky to be here, but he still can't walk. Oh, Jennifer. I'm so sorry. That's awful. At least my husband can walk. God, I never thought about that. We thought he was going to die because the surgery that they did on his neck was 50-50. Like, he would either be okay or dead, pretty much. Awful. So sorry. Man. Now I'm crying. So what we want to do here is let this all dry. Really dark, really fast. It's dry. And then what I want to do is take this card and do the same thing here. So we've got some color going in the back on the background card. Color the whole thing in. So let's just sprinkle some. Let's dry it and then sprinkle some. Cheryl Jackson does understand. It was a year last week And I could, so yes, take a day for yourself. Cheryl lost her husband last year, unexpectedly. Very hard. Oh, he can walk, Lindsay. Oh, I reread it. Thank you. It says he's lucky because he can walk. I got it. Sorry. Splashes. I just want some splashes. Dropped my heat tool. No, you didn't upset me. I just am an empath. I learned that word last year. Somebody told me I was an empath because I feel everything very deeply, even if it doesn't happen to me and happens to other people. I guess I'm an empath. Not empath. Empath. Alright, now we just gotta dry all this stuff. I got a lot of splatters on there, sorry. Ugh. Cheryl and I met at the retreat in Colorado and bonded over some, I don't even remember where we ate, but we were the only ones there to begin with. And so Cheryl and I became very fast friends. I mean, what are you going to do? Today my husband is digging holes with Atticus and my son because they're putting up a sunshade because it's so hot over Atticus's bedroom area. They need a sunshade outside. It's just crazy how hot it's been. So they're digging holes to put poles in for the sunshade. All right, let me turn my iron on before I cut these out. Yesterday in an email or a message or whatever, do I always iron what I watercolored? Not always. But when you use a heat tool, it makes it curl. So if you're going fast like I'm doing here, the heat tool will make your paper curl. And then yes, you need to iron it. And you just use an iron with, I have a craft iron. You can pick one up at a thrift store or use your regular iron because who irons clothes? I mean, really. I love ironing paper, but if I had to iron my husband's shirt or something, no, pass. Like when we go to a wedding or somewhere where he has to get dressed up, 5 minutes before we leave, he puts his shirt on and then he goes, honey, turn the iron on. I'm like, we are going to be late. Why can't you pick out clothes like girls do 3 weeks before? It's so funny because I'm ready to leave the house in seconds, but not him. He's such a girl. Oh, and I did his hair yesterday. Oh my gosh, it looks so good. He has curly hair like Atticus, and he's been brushing it, and it looks like crap. And so I made him, when he got out of the shower, I said, stop, don't brush it. So we did, we combed it out, and then we went to the blow dryer and we scrunched it up, and it looked fabulous. Whoops. Oh, I went the wrong direction. Lindsay. And I gotta add more color in here. Ay, sometimes. My brain. Looks good. TV now. Oh, my heat tool's not working. What happened? My husband is the exact same way. I call him a diva, Rebecca said. Is anyone else getting what Lindsay says every now and then repeated? Uh-oh. Is there an echo on YouTube? Oh no. Yes, there's a big storm coming our way in California. What that means, but I heard that on the news. No echo there. No echo. No echo with me. I don't know, Linda. Maybe it's got to get across the ocean. Oh, Lisa says yes. Oh, how weird. Oh, no. Do I have the problem now on YouTube? I am. I have to go out and come back in. Oh, no. Not YouTube. What am I going to do? I'll stop talking. Let me go dry this with the iron. Donna says y'all are getting a hurricane? For real? A hurricane in California? Okay, we're going to make a pocket. Sort of. On two sides with the waves going like that. And I want this to go at the very, very bottom. I think that worked. Cutting this part off. Oh, wait, I was going to pop it up. Hold on. Yeah, I want to pop it up with pop dots. That's what the plan was. That was the plan, and then I messed it all up by gluing it down. Bottom, because I don't know where my fishies are going to go yet. A little bit more off the bottom. That's what I wanted. So now it's popped up. I don't know if you guys can see that or not. Then we need my little whaleys. Oh, this girl is giant. Oh my gosh, how cute are they? This fish is just too big. Maybe not. And the sea turtle. She has definitely got to go right there. Like that. Oh, she's so cute, isn't she? Kane's name. Yeah, I've stopped. Until we vote for a president, I'm not watching the news anymore. I don't want to know anything that's going on in the world. I will listen to NPR, and that is as much as I do. But maybe I should watch the Weather Channel. Think. See, I wanted this to kind of flap on the top. And there's her baby. There's her little baby. She's going to go kind of underneath the waves. Oh, she's just so cute. And do you like the fishy? I do like the fishy. Well, I'm not so sure about. Dive. Come on, let go. Diving off the edge there. So cute. Should the sea turtle be up here? No. I think not. I think I'm trying to cram too much in there. Then I for sure want the top corners rounded. Not even sure why. But I looked at it and I'm like, those need to be rounded. And then we're going to write on it, make a splash, because that's our theme. Should this go onto another card? Get another piece of paper. Enough? Oh, that couldn't be any better. I don't even have to cut it except at the bottom. You know what, Jennifer? Jen Campbell, she says, it would be cute to hang a bead, a blue bead off the whale tail to look like water. You mean like a bead? Still glaze on some of these, on the waves. But that's a cute idea. I gotta quiet again. Boy, it's really kind of, oh, I have 2 blue cards here. It's really kind of flimsy, this white paper. But I like the blue. I may have to do a bead, but I don't know if I have a blue bead. Jen Campbell always gives me the best ideas while I'm working. Like, if we were in a room together and worked, I think it'd be awesome. Okay, so now what I want to decide is, do I put a little thing off of this that says make a splash, or do I write make a splash right there, I think. So let's put our hole first. Dots, is that what you're talking about? Oh, for sure. Let me get those. Great plan. Right. These crazy little things. Let's get the glossy accents. We're going to put them coming up from this little guy. And spit on my finger to pick these things up. Thought there were 3 sizes. Guess not. They definitely look like water. Can you see them? Aren't they cool? We'll give the fishy a couple. Trees. Fancy tool when you have spit and a finger. I don't know about the mommy, so we'll hold off on her for a minute. Put these back. These water droplets are from HAI Supply. HAI. Hobbies. Forget what it stands for. Hobby Arts International, I think. Yeah, there it is. Duh. HAI if you want some. All right, let's hold off on this until the very end. Let's get a blue, whatchamacallit. Hopefully I have a blue. I have green if all else fails. Oh, no, I see a blue. One blue left. Purple for the back. Okay. God, those whales are so cute on that. Oops, hang on, I forgot to put these away. These are Avery reinforcement labels in case you need some. Now's the time to get them for back to school time. Okay. White. This may not be dark enough for white. Oh, I have an idea. I do have an idea. So I really would like the white. So let's take our darkest blue and make a little place for white to go. Perfect spot for the words make a splash. I think. And then I can use white on top of it. Wasn't that thick. Dried pretty quick, actually. Okay, now we need this still, and we need white. Jules said she found a cute tin to put her reinforcement labels in. Just know, if they're not in an airtight container, they're going to lose their sticky eventually. Exactly what I wanted. Fits. That's okay. Really. Fishy. What I like about the collage elements too is sometimes if the white doesn't show through, once you print them, you can go back and add other colors on top of them or white or whatever and kind of change the look of each one. Now we're going to take our glossy accents, or whatever you call this stuff, Crystal Glaze by Nouveau, and I just want to put it on the water. Just some little lines to make, and where the splashes are, we're going to do those. Just a little bit. Maybe we could just put some of these here. It's got to dry before it'll look like anything. Okay. That is it. Can you see all the glossy stuff that's going to get shiny and dry? And then the water has shiny spots from the glaze. And I'm not going to put it in the book right now because it's very wet. But here is my ring, which is getting amazingly full and so cute. So there's what we did. I hope you guys had fun watching today. I'm sorry that it was blurry and echoey for some of you. And what can I do except apologize for the internet? It's never me. It's always them. So the fishy needs glossy. Oh, yes, he does. On his spots. You're right. Who said that? Jewel. Me out now. At the end there. Greeting card. That is it. So there's what we came up with. The fishy now has crystal glaze on it. The water has glaze. The whales don't. They're very, barnacle-y. And yeah, that's it. So I'll see you guys Sunday, because we're going to do a Sunday meetup here to do our weekend cards. Don't put anything on that, Lindsay. Because tomorrow, which is Saturday, is Mailbox Love. Sunday is Bumblebees and Wildflowers, so we'll do that one together. And then the 21st is, what's a sandhill and a windmill? I know what a windmill is. I just don't know what a sandhill is, but I'll look it up. All right, so that's it, kids. Have a good weekend. Be happy and fun and joyful and do good things for people. And I'll see you hopefully back here on Sunday. If not, you can watch the replay on Monday, because I won't be here Monday. I will be honoring my mom. So have a good day. Love you. Bye.